If I know what love is, it is because of you. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. If you hate a person, you hate something in him that is part of yourself. What isn't part of ourselves doesn't disturb us. Learn what is to be taken seriously and laugh at the rest. People with courage and character always seem sinister to the rest. You know quite well, deep within you, that there is only a single magic, a single power, a single salvation ... and that is called loving. A true seeker could not accept any teachings that did not bear witness to his own experience. We are sun and moon, dear friend, we are sea and land. It is not our purpose to become each other, it is to recognize each other, to learn to see the other and honor him for what he is. Our mind is capable of passing beyond the dividing line we have drawn for it, beyond the pairs of opposites of which the world consists. Other, new insights begin. Solitude is independence. It had been my wish, and with the years, I had attained it. It was cold, oh, cold enough, but it was also still, wonderfully still and vast, like the cold stillness of space in which the stars revolve. No permanence is ours, we are a wave that flows to fit whatever form it finds. If I see someone who is physically well-formed, of sound mind, and emotionally balanced, I know that person has a good soul. The more one gives, the more one has to give. Each man had only one genuine vocation, to find the way to himself. To hold our tongues when everyone is gossiping, to smile without hostility at people and institutions, to compensate for the shortage of love in the world with more love in small, private matters, to be more faithful in our work, to show greater patience, to forego the cheap revenge obtainable from mockery and criticism. All these are things we can do. Words do not express thoughts very well. Everything immediately becomes a little different, a little distorted, a little foolish. And yet it also pleases me and seems right that what is of value and wisdom to one man seems nonsense to another. You can be noble and grand, even while being broken-hearted. All suffering is bearable if it is seen as part of a story or a pattern of meaning. Every age, every culture, every custom and tradition has its own character, its own weakness and its own strength, its beauties and cruelties. It accepts certain sufferings as matters of course, puts up patiently with certain evils. Human life is reduced to real suffering, to hell, only when two ages, two cultures and religions overlap. The truth is lived, not taught. I have been and still am a seeker, but I have ceased to question stars and books. I have begun to listen to the teaching my blood whispers to me. In the beginning was the myth. God, in his search for self-expression, invested the souls of Hindus and Greeks alike with poetic shapes, and continues to invest each child's soul with poetry every day. There is no reality except the one contained within us. That is why so many people live such an unreal life. They take the images outside them for reality and never allow the world within to assert itself. Every individual is unique, and each has their own way of dealing with suffering and finding meaning. Opinions mean nothing. They may be beautiful or ugly, clever or foolish. Anyone can embrace or reject them. People with courage and character always seem sinister to the rest. If you hate a person, you hate something in him that is part of yourself. What isn't part of ourselves doesn't disturb us. everything becomes a little different as soon as it is spoken out loud. We are not going in circles, we are going upwards. The path is a spiral, we have already climbed many steps. The truth is lived, not taught.